Hello YouTube friends and welcome back to another practice with me, Kat Meffan. I'm a yoga teacher, but today we're going to work through a little bit of a workout. So usually you're used to flowing with me, but I was just doing this workout up in my studio and I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to film it for you guys. So we're going to be getting a bit of heat in the body. There's no impact in this workout at all, partly because I'm filming this with a broken toe. So I'm finding ways to still move my body, but just using the parts of my body that I can. So the format of the workout is going to be 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. We've got 6 exercises and we'll be doing each exercise 3 times. So we can do it. It's going to be lots of fun. Make sure you've got water. I've got 2 props or bits of equipment with me. One is a resistance band, one is a yoga block. If you don't have these, it doesn't matter because the exercises that we're doing do not require them. I'm just going to offer them as an extra if people wish to use them. So without further ado, we're going to get into it. Today's video is sponsored by the amazing MyProtein. I am wearing a new set from MyProtein. You can shop everything on MyProtein's website using the link in the description box and using my discount code, which is CAT. Don't forget it, because it usually gets a really hefty discount off for you guys. So I know that lots of people enjoy using it constantly. I've had this code for a while. It's not going anywhere. So we're going to get straight on into it. So I do recommend if you're coming to this really early in the morning that you do a little bit of a stretch, a bit of dynamic movement to wake yourself up. If you're coming to this later in the day when you've been moving around all day, then you should be okay. But if you feel like you want to take a little bit of a warm up, then by all means do. So we're going to be coming down into our first exercise. You might hear my timer throughout. I'm not going to have it really loud, but just so I make sure that I am with you the whole time. So we're going to come into dead bugs and we have the knees at around about 90-degree angle. They don't have to be fully at 90 degrees. They can be in slightly. Arms are up. As the left leg goes down, right arm comes back, bring it up. You want to make it a bit harder. You can add a little pulse at the bottom. Okay, so get yourself set up. You want to find that lower spine grounding down into the mat. And if you feel that it's too much, just don't go as far with the leg and the arm, okay? That's all you got to do is just make the movement a little bit smaller and keep it controlled, which is why I like to do them timed so that you can do as many as you wish. Let's do this. So bringing it down, and maybe you start by not adding in the pulse, and then when we get into maybe our second and third set, you can start to add the pulse in. Remember as well, you're used to doing yoga with me. We're all about using that breath. So finding rhythm with the breath, with the movement, rather than holding it or forcing it. Noticing how the body's feeling and rest. So that was your first 40 seconds. Well done. Taking a moment, just breathe it out. As always, like I said, in every pause, you can take some water. We've got 5 seconds and we're going straight into it. We're doing our 3 sets of each straight after. Let's go. Bringing it down. Maybe now's the time you want to try with the pulse. You absolutely do not have to. I hope you've all got some tunes on in the background, keeping you going. Keep that rhythm. And if you went with the pulse and you want to strip it back, just come back. You can slow it down at any time as well. And rest. Woo-hoo-hoo. That core is really getting a bit of fire. We've only done 2 sets. We've just got 1 more set of here and then we move on to our next exercise. I'm really glad that you're in this with me. I started doing this workout this morning. Oh, we're in. I need to stop talking, less talking, more moving. Let's go. You've got this. So as you start to feel the heat, the fire in the body, Just always coming back to breath, that connection. Okay, we're into dolphin push-ups now. So we're going from dog to dolphin. If that's too much and you've got a little weight or you've got your block, you're going to take the block up and you're going to take the exercise here. We're looking at working through the triceps. So whichever variation you want to go for, we can start to drop it down now. And you can take your time in your tricep push-ups here, your dog to dolphin. You can go one elbow at a time. You can go both elbows together, and like I said, if you want to sit back on the knees and just take some little tricep curls behind you with a weight or with a block, then that is a great option to go for. These can be pretty killer. Good work. Staying with it. And rest, take a moment. So maybe in that first round you had a moment of being like, oh, I don't know which one to go for. We've done one round, so feel it out. Think, was that the right variation for me? If not, take it to a different variation. We just want to be focusing on this tricep area. Get yourself ready. Second set, let's go. There's going to be times in this workout where you just hear me being a bit breathy. That's why I hope you've got some tunes on in the background. Ooh! Oh, it's burning. Yes, well done. Keep it going and rest. Just take the bottom down to the heels, have a little shake out with the arms. Only one more set though, just one more set. That's what I love about these workouts, just like fast, get through it, get the body pumping, and it feels good. And we will have a little mini stretch out at the end. Get yourself ready, round 3. We have got this. Let's go down. Remember, you can do the dog dolphin push-ups one elbow at a time, like I'm showing you here. 1 elbow and 2 elbow. I am feeling that burn. It has been a while since I added these into a workout. Just 4 seconds. You've got this. Ooh. Bring it down to your back. We're doing frog pumps. So soles of the feet together, knees come out, almost like a Baddha Konasana, but they don't drop as far. We pump up with the hips, we drop it down, okay? This is where you are. If you've got a resistance band that is the right amount of flexibility, you want to add it here, definitely do. Now, these might not feel like much at the start, but 3 sets of 40 seconds, I assure you, the glutes will be working very hard indeed. You want to squeeze at the top, keeping those feet together, keeping the knees out. Hands can go wherever you want them to, really. They can go down to the mat by the side of you. If you're super flexible in your hips, just don't allow the knees to go out to their widest. So here you can see, I don't want my knees to be all the way out here. I want to have them on a diagonal up to the ceiling and rest. Okay? You want to keep them on that diagonal. Stay laying down. We'll be going into our second set pretty soon. In 5 seconds, now only 2 seconds. Let's go. Pump it up. Keep it going. Well done. Squeezing those glutes at the top. Now second set in and you're like, oh, there it is. Amazing. Well done. And rest. Maybe even hug those knees into the chest for a moment. A little rock side to side. Just one more set of these. So I love doing my workouts like this where I do all the sets of each exercise together because then I don't have to come back to it. Once it's done, it's done. Let's go. 40 seconds on the clock. Frog pumps. Pump it up. This is where it starts to really burn and you're getting it in those adductors into the groin as well. Can you keep smiling throughout? Whew, beautiful, well done. Right, next exercise, you're going to grab your block, you're going to take the legs up to the sky. Block comes behind you, and then you reach the block to the toes. There we go, toe taps with the block. So that's what you're going to be doing, and we're going in 1 second. Let's go, tap it up. Tap it up. And if the block is too much, if the block's making it a bit too heavy, just remove the block. Like I said, these props are just here as added extras. You absolutely don't need to use them. Just adds a tiny bit of weight. If you did want to take this to another level, you could take a dumbbell in your hands, maybe 5, well, anything between maybe 4 and 8 kgs. And you could do these like so. I need to be careful that I don't tap my broken toe. And rest, nice. Keep it laying down, just have a little rock out. So 20 minutes, but we are go, go, go for 20 minutes. And then we get time to rest. Maybe take those legs up again. Get yourself ready, get yourself prepared. Hands and or block by the head. Let's go. Tap those toes. This is round 2. We've only got one more set after this one of this exercise. Try not to let those legs come in towards the body. And it doesn't matter, by the way, if the legs are bent. I should have said that at the start. If your legs are bent, that's absolutely fine. Grounding the spine into the mat. Again, finding the rhythm with the breath. Inhale as you go back. Exhale as you push it up. And rest. Well done. Awesome work. One more set of these. Maybe take a releasing breath. Get set up. Legs go up to the sky. Arms, hands. Maybe the block going back. Let's push it up. Tap those toes. You're doing awesome. Well done. And while I'm showing you exercises, you know, between the sets, between the exercises, you can definitely take water. Remember as well, you can put me on pause. That is the beauty of a pre-recorded workout, is that you can just pause me and take a moment. And rest. Beautiful. Well done. Okay, so we're going into push-ups. So not dog dolphin push-ups, normal push-ups. You can do them up on your toes, which I can't today because of the broken toe. So I'm bringing them down to the knees. You're going to drop those hips, create a bit of weight through the body, and then push it down from here. Now, entirely up to you if you would like to take the hands wider and we come into more of a chest press, or if you want to work your chaturanga, if you're my yogis out there, you want to work your chaturanga, you can keep those hands a bit closer to the body and bring them down by the side. Whew. Keep pushing. I definitely, other than my yoga practice, am one that avoids a push-up. One more. You've got this. Well done. Release it. Whew. The push-ups, the upper body stuff gets me. For someone that can throw themselves around in a handstand, I do lack in parts of my upper body, but that's all good. Okay, 5 seconds, and then we're in again. 2 more sets of push-ups, then we just have 1 more exercise. Okay, let's go. Remember, keep reminding you this. You can take pauses. Don't let ego put you somewhere where you don't feel comfortable. Take longer on your push-ups, make them more controlled. If they're too much with the hips lowered, you can take the hips back and take a little smaller dip down. There's always a modification and an option. Nice. Sit it back in the heels. Oh, that's all I can say is That's how I'm feeling right now. Okay. Whew. We've got this. We're going to go in 5 seconds, final set of push-ups, and then all your push-ups are done. Okay, then we're back to our glutes after this. Going down. You've got this. Well done. Keep breathing. 25 seconds to go. Just 10 seconds. Strong through that upper body. Take those pauses when you need to. Amazing, well done. Okay, so final exercise is single leg glute raise. If you can't do single leg, you won't. We are going to do 4 sets of this though, just to even ourselves out. So to begin with, we'll take left leg up and we'll pulse here. If that is too much, bring both feet down, do it. And you can even add the resistance band in around the knees. Okay, if you're doing single leg, left leg's up. We're pushing it up to the sky. Remember, we've got 4 on this side, just to make sure that we're nicely evened out. Oh, those right side glutes. Connecting to your inner strength, to your personal power, finding your edge. What made you come to this practice, this workout today? Can you see that through to the end? And release it down. Take a moment. And then we're going to take the right leg up into the sky. And we're going to pulse it up. Still got about 5 seconds here before we go into it. And when we're ready, let's pulse. Push it up. Squeezing those glutes at the top. Try and keep it controlled, even when the glutes start to get a bit fatigued. You can slow it down to keep it more controlled so that it's not messy. Whew. Okay, 3 seconds. And release. You have got 1 more set, each side. And then we are done. We are done. So ground down through that right leg, left leg's up to the sky. You have so got this. In 2 and 1, let's push it up. Hips to the sky, squeezing those glutes. If you want to make it even harder, you can try and keep the knees close together. So rather than the left toes being up to the sky, they're out on the diagonal. makes it just a little harder. You've got a bit more weight to lift. You have got this. 10 seconds here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. 20-second break, and then we take our final side. So take that right leg now up into the sky. And you've just got 5 seconds of rest here. We've got this. Just checking the timer. Let's go. 40 seconds. 40 seconds of beautiful, controlled work. That intention of staying with your body, with your breath, in it till the end. Find your edge. Pause if you need to. Get a drink if you desperately need to. Whatever you need, you take. Oh yes. 7 seconds. I'm a little sweaty. And rest. Oh wow. Take a moment down on your back. Okay. We're going to have a little mini stretch out. So it's not going to be a long stretch. If you want something a little longer, then of course go to one of my yoga practices after this. Now staying on your back, cross the left leg over the right. Interlace the hands behind that right thigh. Draw the knee into the chest. Maybe a little rock side to side. Close those eyes, just allowing the breath now to soften. Breathing into the glutes, into the hip space. And keep the legs as they are, but just place that right foot down. Keep the left leg bent over and just actively push away with that knee. You're going to take the right arm across the chest and then just push it in with the left arm. Just a few more breaths here. And then unraveling. We'll take the right ankle on top of the left knee, interlace those hands through and start to draw the legs towards the body. Right elbow pushing away on that right knee if it can reach. That does not have to happen. If it can't reach there, it doesn't need to go there. Just closing the eyes for a moment. Keeping the legs in the same cross that they are, but left foot plants down onto the mat. Actively push that right knee away. Left arm comes across the body and we draw it in with the right hand. Breathing here. Okay, unraveling, roll over onto your tummy. Nice little graceful roll onto your belly. And then let's just bring ourselves up into Sphinx. Lifting through the chest. Crown of the head reaching tall. So just stretching out the front side of the torso. And slowly release. Shift yourself back. Take a narrow leg child's pose. Just for a moment. Rocking side to side. bringing yourself all the way up. Interlace the hands behind the back, lift through the chest. And release. Take a nice big inhale through the nose. Exhale it through the mouth. Have a little shake out with the hands. Oh, beautiful. Well done. You absolutely smashed that. Just 20 minutes of fire, of feeling like you can connect to your inner power, your inner strength. Well done. Hope you enjoyed it. Comment below. Let me know how you got on. Give it a little thumbs up. Remember, this is in collaboration with My Protein. You can shop via link below using the code. Also, if those of you that don't know, I am usually teaching you yoga, and I have a yoga membership called the Soul Sanctuary. We have an app, we have a website, we have clothing, we've got everything. So come on over. I will also link to that in the link below, and there'll be a link on screen now that you can check us out at. And I hope you join our family. Take care. Bye-bye.